Have you ever wondered how you're going to get your parent to stop driving when they need to? Are you taking care of your parents as seniors and wonder how you're ever going to juggle everything? Are you taking care of your parents as seniors and wonder how you're ever going to juggle everything? Are you taking care of your senior parents and wonder how you'll ever juggle it all? Your work, other things. It seems like they need more and more of your time. Are you taking care of your senior parent and wonder sometimes how you ever will juggle it all? Are you taking care of your senior parent and wonder how you will ever juggle it all? Does it seem like the demands of their care take more and more of your time, and you give up parts of what you need to do for yourself? Legitimate things that you need to do for yourself. And there doesn't seem to be a good solution. Are you wondering how you'll ever take care of your senior parent at home without losing your way while you do it? Are you taking care of your senior parent and wonder how you'll ever juggle it all? Does it seem like as their needs rise, the things you give up for yourself, things that are actually really important, not just going to get your nails done, but things that are important to your life, do they go by the wayside? Are you taking care of your aging parent and wonder how you'll ever do it all? Are you taking care of your aging parent and wonder how you'll ever do it all? Does it seem like the more care they need, the more you give up parts of yourself, parts that you really need to attend to? I'm not talking about simple things like getting your nails done. I'm talking about things like taking time for yourself and having a moment to just think. Are you taking care of a senior parent and you feel like the more care they need, the more of yourself you're giving up? Do you feel like you're not enough? Do you have an aging parent? Does it seem like you're just not enough? Are they surfing the silver tsunami of age? Do you have a parent surfing the silver tsunami of age? Do you feel like you're not enough for the process? Afraid you won't be? Do you have a parent surfing the silver tsunami of age? Do you feel like you're not enough, that you never will be? Do you have a parent that's surfing the silver tsunami? The silver tsunami is aging, of course, and we all will face it at some point. Do you have a senior parent who's surfing the silver tsunami of aging? Do you feel like you're not enough? Do you not even know what you want this part of your life with them to look like? That's much the boat I was in. I'm Sylvia Sharp, and I have a special situation that enabled me to figure some of these things out. First of all, I have MS, and I don't have a choice about taking care of myself as well as my mom. I have to take care of myself. And I found to do that, I had to get very clear about what I thought the end of our lives would look like together. I also had to embrace some differences in the way I schedule myself, so I didn't feel so overwhelmed all the time. And finally, 15 years ago, I made an agreement with my mother well before any of this happened. And that agreement helps us navigate all that is before us. I'm Sylvia Sharp, and I have a parent that's surfing the silver tsunami. She's 97. She's wonderful. She has dementia quite badly. But we're managing very well. I won't say that I came to my solutions because I'm just so smart. Believe me, it was more out of desperation than inspiration. I happen to also have MS, so I was not able to just put my life completely on the side. I have to also take care of myself. Well, I'm here to tell you you are, and you will. I'm Sylvia Sharp, and I've developed a system, mostly out of desperation, honestly, but it works. About 15 years ago, I got my mom to agree. You're not enough. I sure did. I'm Sylvia Sharp, and I found a few simple solutions that should help with this. I have a very particular situation that has enabled me to create some systems that should help. I happen to have multiple sclerosis, and so my care of myself is absolutely just as important as my care of my mother. My mother happens to be 97. She's surfing the silver tsunami, and I'm very happy with her, and I wanted to be her champion. And I found that I just wasn't able to be as present for her. And part of that was because I just simply hadn't defined what this part of our life would look like. Getting really clear on what you want this part of your life with your aging parent to look like is part of my process. I'm Sylvia Sharp, and I found myself in this situation. I take care of my senior parent. She's 97, and she's surfing the silver tsunami. And I found that I wanted to be her champion, but I also found that I was not enough. And so I went into this just looking at how I could change this whole process and how I could streamline and simplify other processes. I happen to have multiple sclerosis, so it is vital that I take care of myself. I don't just want to take care of myself. I have to, because if I go down because of illness, so does my mother. And that, of course, is not okay. So I have had to develop systems for both her care and my own care. And that's really unique. Also, my MS hits me cognitively, so I've also had to create very simple systems that I could do even when I wasn't having a cognitively great day. I'm Sylvia Sharp, and I have an aging senior parent. She's surfing the silver tsunami of aging. I also have an interesting situation. I have multiple sclerosis, and with that I have some cognitive difficulties. So when I took on taking care of my mother at home with pretty bad dementia, I had to create systems in order for it to work. And I had to get very clear on what I really wanted out of our life and the end of her life. Not that it's ending right now, but in the next 10 years, she's 97, in the next 10, 15, 20 years, we'll stretch it out, it's gonna, what do I want that to look like? It's hard to hit a target when you don't know what it is. And one of the blessings of my cognitive dysfunction was that I really had to create systems that work no matter what. Because sometimes I wake up in the morning and things are not easy. Things take a lot of effort. And I had to make things foolproof, basically. One of the things that I did first of all was figure out what exactly I want. And I created a process for that. And there doesn't seem to be a good solution. Well, let me tell you a little story. I'm 52 years old. My name is Sylvia Sharp. And I have an aging senior parent. She's 97. And one of the loves of my life. I happen to also have multiple sclerosis, so I have to be very careful with the care that I give my mother. If my ship goes down, her ship goes down with me. So I have to take great care of myself as well as my mom. One of the ways my MS has become an absolute asset to me is that it affects me cognitively. And because of this, I have had to devise systems to do just about everything around the house and with my mom. Well, I have a rather odd superpower that came to me through experience. I happen to have multiple sclerosis, which affects my cognitive thinking. And because of this, in order to take care of my parent, my senior parent, I had to develop systems to do everything. Because some days I wake up and I'm not as cognitively good as I am other days. So, we're going to juggle everything. Well, I have an odd superpower. And it's interesting how life affects you. I have multiple sclerosis. If you would like to know some of my secrets, press the link below to sign up for this Champions of Silver Surfers course. If you are interested in some of these systems, then please click the link below and sign up for the webinar training. If this is something that interests you, click on the link below and join my live event. Helps us navigate all that is before us. So if you're interested in any of these things, please click the link below and sign up for my webcast training. If any of these ideas sound charming to you, press the link below and sign up for Caregiver Mastery. So if any of these ideas sound good to you, click the link below and sign up for Caregiver Mastery, where you'll learn how to balance all of these important areas. So if you like any of those ideas, if that interests you, click the link below and join the Carers Mastery University. Clothes needs work, dude. That's where I was about, 7 years ago now. Well, I have multiple sclerosis. So, if you would like to know some of my secrets, it is, are you taking care of your senior parent and wonder how you'll ever drug it all? Of your aging parent and wonder how you'll ever do it all? Are you taking care of, is part of my process. There is another part. There's another. To agree, I had to also, or I have to also take care of myself. Do you feel sclerosis?